everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon 2, and we are actually here, believe it or not, in a brand new zoo. In fact, I've snuck behind the fence of the conservation area, and I am looking at these Sydney blue gums, which are in a conservation zone. I think they're like a little grove of trees that they have like marked off on this map so that you can't mess with them. They're supposed to be protected and nice and safe and beautiful, and I really love them. But yes, so I have been dying to get my hands on a good platypus. I know that sounds weird, but I really want to play with the platypus, and to do that we need to start a new little zoo, and we're just gonna call this the Grove Zoo, Sydney Grove Zoo. The Eucalyptus Zoo. We're gonna figure it out. It's basically set in Australia. It is actually one of the 3 maps that you can find on Australia when you play Zoo Tycoon 2. And I was really feeling like playing with the platypus. We're having some issues with our rainforest zone again, so I'm gonna have to see if we can figure that out and make sure we can save that map. Because part of doing the World Zoo Tycoon 2 series means that we travel through multiple maps so that we can dig around with these piles and piles of creatures, with more that we could even beg to get from Ben, because he's the one who gives me all of these modded animals. But there's tons and tons of creatures we could add in, and I really want to kind of play with these guys. And so we need to go to multiple zoos in order to do that. And I really have been feeling like looking at a platypus. And so here we are. This map is a medium-sized one, but I figure if we already know we're going to be doing multiple maps, why not try to like push our skills a little bit by doing some medium-sized ones, mix in, especially if we're going to do a few water exhibits, because I think that that will actually make it so the maps work a little better. You just have to work with the very old game mechanics and its limitations. And this looks like I could put in some nice trees over here. Can I just like put in some of these little Sydney blue gum trees? I can't get those because I have no stars. I just remembered we only have half a star. The horror. That means, oh my gosh, oh no, that means there's like almost no trees. I forgot being a half-star zoo means that all of my trees are gone again. Why can't I put my trees over here? You guys, I need more trees. I need more. I'm sad. Oh dear. Well, that's gonna make things interesting. So I totally forgot how we need to earn like our stars back. Well then, let's go ahead and get to work. We need to start putting in some animals. We need to start sprucing this exhibit up, and we already have a challenge that has been given to us. Where the heck-a-doodle? I can't remember where I find my challenges. Right here. We've already been given a challenge by a cheesecake company, which I thought was pretty funny because I've never seen this challenge before. But we need to raise $250 in food and drink revenue during the month, and then we can receive a free cheesecake cart. So that's going to be kind of tricky because I don't know if our guests are going to be hungry first thing visiting our zoo for the very first time. And we need to figure out some good creatures to add in who could count as like maybe Oceania? Because that's kind of what this area is considered. Who might be native to Australia? If I can find a whole bunch. We might just go with some good old kangaroos. And I actually just watched a girl whose vlogs I follow. She normally lives in Korea. She's visiting her family in Australia. And she's like, people think kangaroos just wander down the street in Australia. And she was joking because as she's holding her camera, you could see kangaroos jumping behind her. So kangaroos would be pretty good. Maybe kangaroos. This is much more of a forested zone than what they would be found in. I'm pretty darn sure though. I mean, we could just jump straight up to a clouded leopard. Like, if we really wanted to just jump off the deep end. Maybe little palm civets. They're super cute. Smotched and striped rabbits. Super rare and cute. And we can say we moved some of them from the rainforest zone. I really hope I can fix that map. It's one of my favorite ones. But sometimes they just don't work anymore. Red desert. Now, these guys will be... some of the ones, like here's a frill neck lizard. That would be kind of cute. And here are the kangaroos. These guys are native to Australia. We could start adding them in. But let's see. I need to just get some good old creatures in here. Let's start with something really colorful. Let's actually do like Eucalyptus Forest. There we go. Eucalyptus Forest. We could do some spotted Cuscus. We could do some endangered creatures, like some extinct creatures maybe. And some koalas. I really love the koalas, but it's better to wait a little bit till we have more stars because they're pretty darn miserable without certain trees. And I cannot have access to the trees or any of the like enrichment items or anything other than just a pile of eucalyptus leaves for them right now. So they would be very unhappy, miserable koalas. And I don't want unhappy, miserable koalas. Maybe the Cuscus? What can I give this guy? I can give them a little bit of enrichment, raise sleeping platforms, but not a lot of trees or anything just yet. But you know what? I think we'll go ahead. We'll start with this guy and maybe maybe some kangaroos like over here. Where would I put my little primate friend? Maybe over here, perhaps. So, and then the other thing is we are not going to have that many fences when we're at half a star. So that's going to make things interesting too. We could do jungle window fences. Yeah, let's just go ahead. We're just going to start. We got to start somewhere. So let's just start this. And this is going to be a smaller zoo. So carefully utilizing space is going to be pretty important. Are there like hedge fencing? Oh, actually the endangered window fences. I want to use those as usual because they just look so much nicer to me. Let's use a combination of the endangered window fences right over here. We've got to move quickly. Our new zoo, a new zoo zone. It's so exciting. And we'll do that there. And let's see, it's only 100 for like this little zoo wall thing. I think I'm going to put this over here. And then let it wrap around so that they can, yeah, they're pretty small. I don't think they need a gigantic exhibit. It's always a good idea to try to give them as much as possible. But in this case, I think we'll be okay. Let's see. Let's grab you, little windowed exhibit. Maybe make it twisty. There we go. There we go. And then I'm actually just going to use like normal right there. And then I need a Zookeeper Gate. Let's see how fast we can set this up and get our cheesecake cart, since that appears to be the goal right now, getting a little cheesecake cart. All right, my little friend, where would you have been native to in terms of biome? Eucalyptus Forest. So let's see if we can find Eucalyptus Forest biome. Ooh, I don't mind that color actually. That's pretty nice. Whoops. Well, I guess we're sprinkling some Eucalyptus Forest everywhere now. That's fine. It's pretty. All right, we'll mix in a little bit of the dirt with it. There we go. In fact, let's just kind of sprinkle it around. Hopefully we won't affect the elms too much. And we'll work with that in the future. And then I guess there's not really any trees or anything I can give him that would be good for the area. So small birch trees for now. Maybe a good maple. He can climb a good maple tree. Maybe a good maple tree. Maybe a couple of these low-lying trees just over here. Well, those are more meant for a whole different kind of area. So let's see. King Sago. Kapok Tree. Kapok trees, I learned, actually have really like painful thorns on them. So we might leave that one out for a little bit. Elder tree? Some good old, is this just good old bamboo? Is that what this is? I think this is just like a nice tree. A nice plain tree. Let's see, maybe another maple? Not a kapok. Now that I know that they're like covered in really painful thorns. Small birch, trembling aspen. You know what? These are actually pretty nice little trees. I like their level. And I don't have a lot to work with right now. Ooh, look at the umbrella acacia. It's so pretty. I really don't have a lot to work with right now. And I've got a few types of maple. Just make up your mind. Make up your mind, Seri. Taking too long. Taking too long. Rhododendron. There's just so many. There's just so many trees. And there's not that many trees. Like, there's not enough trees to pick from. All right, let's do just a few of these palm trees then. They're very, very plain looking, but I think they're going to get the job done. All right, Deadman's fingers. Now we're just going to sprinkle down. There's not even... Look at how few flowers I have. Look at the limitation on my plants. It has been so long since I have been this limited in choices, and it is painful. It is horrifically painful. I don't like it. Dwarf maple and diamond willow leaf. We're just going to put down some of these daisies. And I'm going to have to fix the eucalyptus forest look in just a second. There's not even any proper, like, nice bushes I can put in here. Everybody deserves a nice bush. For, like, cover, too. Like, that's the thing. The animals, even if these are not specifically, like, the biomes that would have been totally native to their land, the animals really rely on a sense of having protection and cover. So this fountain bamboo, this is as good as it gets. Sorry, little guys. All right, so let's go ahead and figure out what else we can add in for these guys. We can put in a bunch of food. We need to start studying their enrichment items. I can put in a small wooden shelter here at the back. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Maybe we'll add a raised sleeping shelter in the future. And we can also put down, we'll give them a little pond, I think. I think they might enjoy a nice little pond. And I wish I could give them some banana trees, but we'll put like a big pile of bananas over there. Big pile of grass over here. Branches, like they had fallen down from the tree. Berries over here. Just because, well, we probably don't need that many. We'll do bananas and the grass for now and expand their diet as time goes on. Let's go ahead, grab the Eucalyptus Forest shallow brush. We're going to make just a little bitty pond. Now we're going to smooth it out. And, nope, need small brush. All right, there we go. Smooth it out a little bit. I wish there was something I could put up along the edge for them. I really do. Oops, you need to make sure everything's paused or else we're going to be in big trouble. Oh, look at the tiny little small ball toy that they can have. Okay, I'll put in a few of those. I wish there was something more I could like add along the edges here. There's a juniper. I could put a juniper bush down, but that's not quite what I had in mind. There's just nothing I can really like cluster along the edge to sort of stand out as like a little bush or something for them. And that frustrates me because I just want to like decorate this and make it look so nice. And this is just going to be, it's just going to like be awkward plants that we sort of just throw into corners. And I'm going to remove the lily of the valley so they don't eat it because the lily of the valley is actually poisonous. And let's go ahead. Eucalyptus forest again. Beech again. Okay, just gently make this a little smaller because they're very tiny little guys and I don't want them like losing their little ball that they have to nom or to play with either in their pond. There we go. All right, so let's get some spotted cuscus in here. All right, we'll put down, I guess, I don't know if they're highly social or not. So I'm going to put down two males. Why not? They might breed. Oh my gosh, look at the spots. I didn't know they had actual spots. That's so cool. All right, and then before we open up, let's go ahead and get a new path down. Should we do fancy pants path? Like, yeah, let's do fancy pants amethyst path in the whole zoo just because we can. And we're going to go ahead and have path just come straight up here. It's so humble looking. A lot of you guys have been asking for us to start a new zoo though. Just I forgot how completely humble and kind of ugly looking it is when you're first starting a zoo. Oh goodness gracious. All right, well we'll get there. All right, and then let's go ahead and put this here maybe, like so maybe. All right, good. Let's remove all of these and remove that. Remove this. There we go. All right, we should be able to convince people to come on over. And then we need to convince them to try some food and drink while they're here. So let's start letting people come on in to our fantastic new area with our adorable spotted cuscus. We're going to hire a zookeeper to be able to tend to them. So he's in charge of these guys. And let's go ahead and get some of the other pieces that we're going to need. So we're going to need, for buildings, well, eventually we're going to need a restroom. So while I remember, we might as well throw a restroom down somewhere. I kind of want to make this area like a gift cart sort of zone. So maybe put the restroom sort of along the back of the cuscus little spot. Oh, I think they're going to go eat some bananas. That's adorable. All right, there we go. Here's the restroom. And then maybe over here I can convince people to come and buy some food, but I need to get some donation booths really quickly. Oh, and here's the food. This should work. You know what? We're going to use our fancy connections with our bigger zoos and just put down some of like the multi-food places where you can just select all sorts of things to eat. Because we have managed to get like quite the impressive little repertoire of 5-star zoos. So it makes sense that we would have connections when opening a new zoo to be able to be like, you know what? Come over here, you guys. We've got everything you could possibly want. And then we need to put down, look at all the people coming, yay! We need to put down some places for them to sit, some places for them to donate. There we go. This is what we needed. Our little donation booths. And I'll go ahead and put that right here, maybe? Yeah, right there should be good. Look at them run around. Oh, they're so cute. So we're putting the donation booth down. We need to put down the trash cans, just kind of scattered everywhere because it's important to have trash cans all over the place so people will use them. I think maybe trash can right there. And another trash can like over here. And we're also going to make it free to get into the zoo so that we have more people show up. And they'll have more money to spend when they're actually inside. And we need to put down some benches. Endangered species bench? Why not? I'm a huge fan of the endangered species stuff. I just can't help it. Alright, we'll put down a couple benches so that people can sit down, look at our cute little animals. And I need some tables for them to sit down at. So here we go. A couple tables for them to be able to sit and relax at. Maybe there's a viewing areas. Do I have any arches? Ooh, there we go. Endangered species fountain. Nice. That would be good. That would be very good. All right, watch out, ma'am. I'm going to be putting this fountain right where you're sitting your butt. There we go. So put down a big fountain that people can come see. There's a pretty Chinese fountain. Let's see. What else could I put in? Man, it's so weird not seeing all of my usual stuff available. It really is. It really throws you off because you're like, what's going on? Where are all my things? Let's see. Viewing platforms. I think those are my only arches that are available too. And I'm going to need to hire some people to do maintenance pretty soon and clean up after this. So I'm going to stick an arch there and force people, if they will, to walk under it. Can everybody walk under this arch? They can. All right. Well, I'm going to move my little donation center then to right here. And now I'm going to force everybody to walk under the arch because their amusement will actually go up when that happens. Wonderful. All right. And let's hire some maintenance staff to make sure that is going down. And I'm going to be totally proactive at this point about having educators in the zoo at an early stage now to make sure that people are learning everything they need. All right, so these little ones are getting, hopefully, their sense of shelter and security up. Why is this woman unhappy? Because we don't have enough restrooms already. There's a line to the restrooms already. Oh, everybody always has to pee. Why? Let's see. I just will have to put down some more small restrooms, I guess. I guess we'll just put down like a couple of them at the back over here. So we'll put 2 over here. So if one opens up, then people will know the other is available. All right, there you go, guys. Now you have access. In fact, I don't think I need to put a path there. I can put like a pretty plant, a nice smelling plant somewhere instead. Oh, I can hear their call. Oh, I think I have more plants. I have more plants already. Oh, I'm so happy. I might start being able to decorate their exhibits the way I actually want to, like with spotted lady slippers instead of daisies. Giant sea whip. Here's some Cherokee sage. Oh, look at this. Yes. Yes, we're already getting the really fun stuff. Oh, that makes me happy. I can start thinking about proper bush placement now. Oh, that's much better. Everybody needs bushes so they can hide in them and they can feel safe in them. It's very, very important. I can put the little monstra here. Very nice. Very nice. I think I'll put you there and eventually surround you with ferns. And I'll put some more just like sprinkled around all over the place. There's little teensy ones you can put down too. So I'll put down teensy ones, put down some in here, come back and kind of work on their area in a little bit. All right, maintenance staff is going around cleaning up. Good. Good, good, good. So we've got a decent start, if you ask me. Not fantastic because of limitations of what I can actually get, but a decent start. There we go. Put down a few more of those guys. No, I don't want that color. I want a living one. There we go. All right. And of course I would get sidetracked with plants, but we're good. So people seem pretty darn happy so far. And now we can start adding more things in. And can I get more things for our little ones? We're going to need some names for these guys too. And they can have a little monkey bridge. They're getting a monkey bridge like right now. I wonder if they're going to use it. All right. So they've got a monkey bridge. I'm moving their maple. Well done! You've raised more than $250 in food and drink revenue. That convinced the Vargas Cheesecake Company that their product will sell well at your facility, and they've given you a free cheesecake cart to place in your zoo. Yay! And now we have free cheesecake. So that's fantastic. Now we've got a little dessert cheesecake cart, and I have no idea where we're going to put it. For now. So, yeah, well, I think I'm just going to stick it back here. So if you come all the way back, you can come back here and enjoy some good cheesecake. So there we go. Here are these little guys. Is there anything else I can get you guys? Anything else you want? Not really? Not yet? Okay, that's fine. I'll get you guys more as soon as we can. And let's actually take a moment to be able to sit down and review what these little ones are like. Oh my gosh! They're so cute! They're so cute! Do you hear those happy crowds cheering them on? And they're so happy! Oh, I just want to make them... Oh, they're different colored spots. Are they mating? Oh my gosh, do we have some babies? Do we have some babies happening right now? Going to climb a tree fern. Sitting. Oh gosh, oh look at him! Look at him up in the little tree! That's the best thing! That is just so awesome! I am very happy with this. I could be very, very happy just looking at this little guy in a tree pretty much all day, but I know that everybody else is going to want more to do. Two in a tree! They can be in the tree at the same time! You guys, that is so cool! That is so cool! I am so happy! Alright, well, we are going to continue working on this zoo. Clearly, it's already doing very well, and I'm actually wondering if doing a medium-sized zoo is going to be even more fun because people will be more interactive in a tighter area instead of having to walk to the other ends of the earth in order to see the different exhibits. So we'll start putting in more things, including the platypus, pretty soon, and we'll just kind of go in small little exhibit patches, and we'll see how we can go. Make sure we give plenty of space for them to be happy. Oh, look, and he's over here behind the maple. But I think that our guests might be really, really happy this way. So this is fantastic. And they're really hungry, too, so we might need to put in a restaurant soon. Boom! We'll be moving up those stars in no time. All right, guys, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.